Something I like about SF is that the weather here is really foggy almost all the time. And it's really weird because a lot of the time people are always like, it's so nice out whenever it's sunny. But for me, the idea of being super nice out is really just when the weather is super foggy, super misty all the time. And that's just something I feel like a lot of people don't really get. For a lot of people, the fogginess, the dampness, it's all just a negative in people's heads. But for me, it's a positive. It makes me feel so much more validated being inside. It makes me feel recognized that the world around me, all the weather around me, actually matches my state of mind inside. And it's quite a rarity to have a city that really does that. I think the only places in the world that really do that on a consistent basis are, you know, I would say like Beijing, London, and SF. I think New York and Philly, even though I spent a lot of time in those cities, like they never really felt like home. You know, the weather was always just too nice. There are too many seasons. People seem to enjoy being outside in those cities, but here in SF, people just stay inside all day, and it makes me feel really nice. You know, the fact that the temperature is relatively in the range in which it's comfortable opening your window, but it's not high enough or low enough to the point where you don't feel comfortable being outside anymore. And since I do have a balcony, it feels so nice to just open the door and letting the breeze in, even though it's, what is it, it's like November now, almost winter. And yeah, I don't know, it's so weird that this is how it is, you know? I think in a lot of cities, I'm always feel pressure to be outside, you know? I've never actually been here in the summer yet, so I don't know what the exact vibe is, but I remember people always just saying like, oh, it's so nice outside, we should do something. But for me, the time in which I want to least do something is when it's quote unquote nice outside. I only like going out when it's really damp and foggy and misty. And I think this is the only city that offers that on a very consistent basis. It's truly just always damp, always foggy here, consistently. And because the weather is like that on a yearly basis, I feel just so validated whenever I see that on a regular basis. Because otherwise, whenever it's sunny out, more frequently in Philly or in New York, all I want to do is just pretend like I don't exist. But right now, it's really nice just existing in this space, in this weather, even though I'm not really doing much right now. It's all I wanted it to be.